What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the philosopher. Why? Because I think very deeply. Yes, I do. I thought I'd get into some classic KS, all right? I know a lot of y'all had sub to my channel for some Kevin Samuels. So I thought that ain't nothing wrong with, going back into the archives, digging to the crates a little bit, and kind of checking out some of his material and giving my own perspective, fair use, giving my own perspective on where he was coming from, where the ladies may be coming from, and so forth. So, in honor of the Godfather, without further ado, let's go in.
I am good. So the question on the table is, what do women owe their community?
I think as a black woman who grew up not seeing,
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn off the background noise? It's coming across like on
Right.
TV or something.
oh,
Guys, I'm gonna shut the comments down so we can have a conversation. Uh,
right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I think just as a black woman who didn't have any like strong examples of positive relationships,
Uh-huh.
marriage is something I never aspired to have. It was like, I'm gonna just be successful, I'm gonna
Okay.
make some money, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna have my dog and my car.
Mhm.
I always find it weird that women feel like success is a dog, a car, a job. It's it involves practically everything but family. No husband, no kids. Success spells living a corporate life, making the oppressor richer, taking all your time and talents to them, and coming back to the community with nothing. No legacy for kids, husband. It is anytime a woman say successful, I'm successful, I say, are you married? I don't want to hear success unless it has something to do with family. Because to me, for both men and women, success is a successful family. It's not how many zeros in your bank account. Because when you die, all that goes away. Ask some of the kings in Egypt. They rob your tomb. All that goes away. But what continues on is family legacy. Queen Cleopatra had all the money in the world. She had no heirs. She had no husband. She had no nothing. And her legacy died with her. How successful was Cleopatra? She wasn't. Oh, she had a lot of money. Who cares? She died at a young age, not able to take that wealth with her to heaven. So I think a lot of women need to re-look at what is considered successful. Because when you say you're successful, are you talking about your job? Are you talking about your personal life? What are you talking about? You can be successful at a job. I'll give you that. But that don't mean you're successful as a person. You have a whole nother side to be successful at, and that's family. So you may be halfway there, but you ain't all the way there. So let's get rid of this notion of success being measured by your bank account and your lifestyle. Who cares about your lifestyle? Who cares if you got a big house if it's empty? Anyway, let's go back in.
And then I realized when I was like 26, like damn, I'm gonna, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna die alone.
That's
Hmm.
right.
Like, I need to do the work. So I did the work, started going to therapy. I knew I had a lot of unresolved daddy issues. So I was like, look, girl, figure it out, get your credit up, be bomb, but also like do the work. I started dating. I was making sure that I was the best version of myself.
Okay.
And I want my audience to be the best version of themselves because I don't want them to die alone.
Okay. So, how old are you?
I am 31,
31.
but I'm married. I just don't have my ring on.
Okay. So, what would you say that women owe the community? I got your story. Shortened version of the story, but what would you tell the typical single modern woman that she owes our community?
I think
Or do you
we
think we,
owe,
or do you think single people or individuals don't owe the community anything?
no, I think that's the problem. I think we owe our community everything. And I think we owe our community the accountability. Like, and a lot of my people who I love and care for, I'm like, we got to do the work.
What does that
Like, the
mean?
work, we have to hit the gym. We have to, break the status quo. We have to hold each other accountable. The world isn't going to like work for
You
us.
say we. You mean who you?
I just did a video on Lizzo. Check that video out if you haven't. She bring up some key points. We got to hit the gym. We got to be accountable. We got to hold each other to standards. She's right. She's right about that. She got married, so I haven't seen this before. So she got married, so it sounds to me like she has a clue on what's going on, and she realized the necessary steps that she need to take in order to truly be successful. I don't know if she have any kids, but she's at least married. So, even without kids, I would say that you're three quarters there to success, but I think you can only get there with if to full success if you have kids and you have a legacy. Because if you're creating generational wealth, you need to pass that down to the next generation. You know, and that can be considered truly successful. But it sounds to me so far like she got her head on straight. So let's go in.
Referring to as
We
we.
as Black women.
Okay.
Oh,
So, do you feel like that black women in this case act as though they owe the community anything?
I don't think we do, but I think a lot of us are waking up. And I think a lot of us are realizing that if it's not us, you're definitely adding to it, but a lot of us are not holding ourselves accountable. We think the world is going to happen to us and for us because, we're the cosmopolitan generation. We were sold all this fucking, excuse me,
Hmm.
the rainbows, and you can have everything. You can have the career, the husband, the lifestyle. And it's like, no, you can't. And it's okay.
I actually got to say, I like her so far. She seems to have her head on right, and she is really holding the black women accountable. She's saying that, look, nah, we don't think we owe the community nothing, but some of us are waking up. And I would agree with all of that. I would agree that some women have woke up. I know women personally who have been kind of waking up to, you know, reality, so to speak. But let's hear some more.
So when you have so do you have this conversation with women,
All the time.
and how's it received?
I think a lot of the people on my platform receive it. I get a lot of pushback,
From who?
but I think
Of
like being
course.
someone that's 31 and married to, I guess
From
what you would
who?
say,
You get a pushback from who?
my peoples.
I don't know. You say I get it's well received, but then I get pushback. So
So yeah, so it's well received. I want to say it's like a 70-30. So it's like, well, I wasn't born skinny. I wasn't born a 10. So like, why do I have to measure up? Why do I have to be this? And it's like, you don't have to, but you can accept the fact that you are a 6. There's nothing wrong. I watch your content. I love you, by the way.
Well, thank
Nothing
you.
wrong with being a 6. But the fact is, we're kind of like raised to think that we deserve. Everybody's not going to have a high value man. Some people don't even like really want to be a high value wife. So
So
why do you want to be
you're
the 10?
married?
I am.
Mm. She says some women don't even want to be a high value wife. Bars. I've always had a question, and question is directed towards the ladies. Fellas, you can chime in too, because I know y'all love KS. Okay, so fellas, you can chime in too. But my question is to everybody watching: what is a high value woman? What do women consider a high value woman? What do what would a high value woman bring to the table? It's a legitimate question. What does she bring to the table? Everybody around the world know what a man has to do: provide, protect, preserve. Everybody knows the P's that a man has to do. What does a woman have to do? What makes a high value woman? What makes a high value man want a certain woman? And what certain type of woman has access to all of the high value men? That's how you know she's high value, because high value men choose her. So what does that woman look like? Probably pretty, probably physically fit, probably nurturing, be able to take care of her kids, be able to cook or clean if necessary, be supportive of her man, be agreeable, and the 3 F's: fit, feminine, and friendly. Okay? Those are the qualities of a high value woman. But a lot of women scoff at those metrics, because if they not fit, they say you body shaming. I can still be a high value woman because I say so. Don't work like that at all. Or I can be a high value woman even though I got an attitude. You ain't friendly. I could be a high value a woman because I make a whole lot of money. And what I say go. You ain't feminine. So I really don't think that women knows what makes a high value woman. And correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Let's go back in.
Why do you keep saying she's not married to? I don't care about that, folks. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't really care about that stuff you're talking about right now. When you say things to hold women accountable, what percentage of your content are you doing to hold women accountable?
Maybe like 20%. It's something that's new for me.
All right.
Mainly because most of my platform is like women. So,
Okay.
and most,
So here's my question: if most of your platform is women, and women are the most unaccountable, what do you feel is more unaccountable to the community? Is it women? Is it men? Or do you think it's equal?
I want to say woman only because I think, just from what I know, a lot of us just try to skate by.
Well, I think it's undoubtedly women, because I don't hear women being told they need to graduate, go work, and then come back and save the community. I don't hear that from women. We tell women to go out and live their best life in hot girl summer. We tell men they need to come back to the hood.
I think a lot of women do tell other women to come back to the hood. I think it's just not
Where?
promoted because it's not
Where?
pretty. It's not
Yeah.
great
Where?
content.
Tell me why they do this, because I'm 52 years old.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't see women doing that with other women. Look, when a man marries a non-black woman, he gets super hated on. When a black woman marries a non-black man, live your best life, girl. You don't owe the community nothing. You don't have to make sure your resources go to come back into our community by marrying a black man. You don't need to do that. Go live your best life. Black man, oh, you got to marry a black woman. You got to make sure those resources coming back into the community. We need to, you owe that to the community. Black women, girl, live your best life. Gabrielle Sidibe, do your thing. Eve, do your thing. Tina Turner, do your thing. Holly Berry, do your thing. Tyra Banks, do your thing. Whoever. I could go on. Meghan Markle, uh, you know, uh, Serena Williams, Venus Williams, whatever. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all don't owe the community nothing. You live your best life. That's all we expect out of you. But the men, we owe everything to the community. Let the ladies say it, tell it. But anyway, let's go in.
listen,
I can't think
you
of
are
any
the
place where women are
godfather.
told. I can't think of any place where women are told to come back to the hood and tutor
Facts.
and
I
mentor and
mean,
buy property.
I know a lot of women, and I don't know if it's just because I'm in
It's
my 30s
anecdotal.
now.
It's anecdotal.
This ain't it
Anecdotal.
for
And here's the
sure.
reason. Here's my challenge. If you know that you talk to 20%, and 20% of your content is about telling women to do the work they need to do.
Well, trying to live the lifestyle, because I'm a woman, so I know what we don't like, and this is just me just being real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was raised to think like you're a baddie, you don't need anybody. Like that's the way I was raised.
Okay,
I'm
that's fine.
unwriting that. I'm
That's
unwriting that
fine. That's fine. But what I'm saying is,
and trying to live by example.
yes, because what do you think black women actually listen to what black men have to say?
No, but we listen to each other. That's what I'm saying. Like we're doing it. It's just you don't see it.
Well, that's the problem. That's the
Kevin, they don't
problem.
want to hear it though. They don't like it.
No,
We don't
no,
like it.
no,
And I'm
no.
speaking
See, and that's my issue right there. You don't want to disrupt. You don't want the pain. You
it
want
is pain.
so.
It's a lot of
Okay, then who's gonna do the work?
Can I ask you a question?
After you answer mine.
We're gonna do the work. But
No,
how
no,
can
no,
we
no,
do
no,
it?
no, 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 no. No, you can't just say that.
Kevin, I
20%.
just went live today and I told everyone I worked
Listen,
all day
listen,
and I cooked
listen. No,
dinner.
no, no, listen.
Example.
20%.
She is about 90% where she needs to be mentally, but a part of her, that 10%, is still freaking not not being honest. Okay, not being honest with what is going on. She's mostly there. I'll give her that. She's jumped a whole bunch of hurdles, but she ain't at that finish line yet. Okay, she was raised to believe she's a baddie. My question is, who told you was a baddie? Like, this is what I mean. A lot of times it seems like women, especially black women, they gas each other up. They gas, oh, you this. It's the same thing with Lizzo. Girl, you this, you that, you this. When a man say something, crickets. They don't want to hear nothing a man gotta say, especially a black man. They don't want to hear nothing a man gotta say. It's all about what their girlfriends say. They listen to their girlfriends, just like she said. I mean, she's pretty much, saying the same thing I'm saying. We listen to our girlfriends, but we don't listen to men. But I have to give her some props. She's 90% there, but that 10% is snagging her up right now. Let's see what Kevin say.
80%.
I'm also newly married, Kevin, to be fair. So it's like new for my
All right. So, and
speaking
this
from
is
experience.
so this is an area that needs improvement. The
It's
women who know better have to stand in the gap, just like the men you want to do, because it's our community, whether you like it or not. And if you know that women don't listen to men, if y'all don't stand up and speak, what do you think is going to change? And the reality is, it comes across like this to me. I learned it. I'll do what I can do when I can do, but at the end of the day, I'm only pushed so much, and somebody else will come do the work.
that's
And that's bullshit.
no, it is bullshit. It is. But I guess what I'm
Because then
trying
I
to
get
tell
women
you,
asking me, well, who are you to talk to women? Because y'all won't do it.
Right. I often believe that women, especially sisters, they'll listen to each other, but they scared of each other too. Women are far more afraid of losing a girlfriend than they are a boyfriend. Okay? They girlfriends, they put up with a whole bunch of shit from their girlfriends. And but only because they're afraid of losing their girlfriend. They man, oh, he just make one false move, your ass is out. You done for. On average, there's some women who will deal with a lot from a man and won't deal with nothing from their girlfriends, but the majority will deal with their girlfriends. They will put up with a lot of stuff from their girlfriends and don't got time for a man. That's the majority. But he's right. You know, Kevin was vilified for speaking to women, but who else gonna do it? Not the women. They're afraid of each other. I had talked to a friend of mine, and she admitted it. Yeah, we can't talk to each other, not honestly, without risk of losing that friendship. But you talk greasy to your man all the time. You ain't afraid of losing that. Let's go in.
Kevin,
Like,
you
y'all
deal
won't
with
do
you deal with women, right? You know what they say and how they react to you, right? Imagine, I almost got canceled for, like, thank God I have my own business, but it's like,
who you
if I
talking
didn't.
to? Do you see what they doing to me?
No, I know, but they're harder on women. They don't want us. They're harder. Okay, let me not say that. From my own experience, I literally
What
had to
toast you
leave.
mean, lady?
Kevin, I literally got canceled for just like a caption, and like for 72 hours, I had to literally leave
Who
the
canceled?
internet.
Who canceled you?
Nobody canceled me, but they tried to.
So, here's what I think. We want it easy. I want you to think. I want you to just. You're 31. How old are you? 31, 32?
31.
I want you to take yourself back to 1950. And you were born in 1950. So that means you were coming of age in the civil rights generation.
I already know where this is going. You're right. You're right. We do have it easy. We have it easier.
So I mean, this is. I mean, I didn't go looking for this, but here I am. So it's like, okay, I'm looking for allies, looking for people who do things like, go ahead and do you. But I'm newly married and I get this, and I wasn't raised with that. Neither was I. But if you're not going to, here's the thing. If not you, then who?
Oh.
You have 500,000 Instagram followers, right? Right?
Yeah.
If not you, then
I guess I can definitely take
but you see the
accountability.
point. You see the point.
I do. And I'm trying to lead by example, Kevin. And I think,
You
anyone in
need
my circle can say that. Kevin, technically, I will be, what would you say? I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD. Like, marriage was something I was raised not to want. But I realized it was
I
something that
get
I needed.
you.
That was a bar right there, ladies and gentlemen. I was raised to not want to be married. Question: who is teaching her not to be married? Is it the men? I don't think so. Even if it was the men, women don't listen to men. it is other women teaching her not to be married. It is a vicious cycle that's going on in this country, in this culture, Western society. But especially in this country. The question is why? Women have the most to gain in a marriage, and they definitely have more to gain in the failure of a marriage. So why are they teaching each other not to get married? Baffling to me. Baffling to me. Go live your best life. You can earn as much money you want. You can go and come as you want. You can hop on as many carousel rides as you want. Go live your best life, girl. Go find the real you. Go find that person. Okay? Find out what size fits you. What size you like. Try them all out. Dude after dude after dude. See which one fits you. Try out all the careers you want. See which fits you. Try out all the lifestyles that you want. See what fits you. And when you get a half of a step up, don't ever go back down. You can't go down. So if you were lucky enough to sleep with a rapper, that's your new bar. Everybody got to be a rapper from that point on. Everybody got to have bands and bands and bands. Because you proved to yourself that you can get a rapper. So now that's your new level. Women sabotage women. It's my opinion. Let's go in.
You move point. But here's the thing. The reason why it doesn't get any better is because what do you hear in the black community? Once we never go back and do nothing. So that's what when a black man gets something, he never goes back to do it. But then this is what I'm saying. That's bull crap. Y'all never come back and do it. You do it till it's like, oh, I'm not gonna risk that because I know how that's gonna be. So I'm going to profit from the hood. I'm gonna profit from my sisters. 80% of the content I'm gonna give them.
All right, Kevin, you ain't gotta do that to me tonight, though.
But what I'm saying, and the reason is because we don't have women supporting women on the same message that got you married.
Can I ask you, what should I do?
Telling women that you're fine the way you are, and you think, and you this and you that, and all right, and here's the thing, who does it end up hurting at the end?
Women that look like me.
That's all I'm trying to get women to understand. That's all. It ends up hurting women that look like you because of the pushback. Well, if women have, so think about this from a power standpoint. Why do we need to worry about institutional racism, white supremacy, all these other institutional forces? We're not even willing to do the work together. So I thank you for having the conversation because it is going to be incumbent for more women to talk to women. Because unfortunately, we're in a position right now in our community where the women don't really put much value in what men say. And when women stand up and say something, they want to cancel you. That's the truth. And unfortunately, unless women start standing up to where you have some backup that's female, nothing's really going to change.
I'm going to campaign for some backup.
All right, sis. Appreciate it.
Let me say this. I like her. I think she is 90% there, maybe even 95% there. Kevin is right though. She's in that position to teach. Okay, she already has a channel. She already has a following, and she can teach others. I'm not sure what her Instagram and all that is. I'm just checking this video out, but I like her. I thought the message Kevin gave her was spot on. I think she realized that, and I think the thing that will probably even solve all of this stuff even faster than relying on the women is if women start listening to men. Men are going to tell you the truth. Women really, because women ain't going to be ever, I ain't going to say ever, but women are, I don't have a whole lot of confidence that women are going to be honest with each other. So they really just need to start listening to their men. Probably the one group that don't listen to their men. All other groups listen to their men. Black women, they don't listen to their men. That's the problem. They need to listen to their men. Let me know what y'all think about that. Am I right about that? Am I off on something? Is there a caveat, ladies? Put it in the comments. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you in another one. Peace.